Get right into the dailies, and we'll quickly whiz through what we have in the headlines. The Daily Graphic says, we won't engage government on electricity VAT, organized labor speaking. We also have there's a constituency watch, and it's on Ifia. And in the western region, it says here, a heterogeneous community. GCB Bank Platinum Conference held. Public scrutinized Baumia's vision. And that's what we have for the headlines. On the back page, it says here, Elephants coach in dreamland after AFCON final berth.
I have the Ghanaian Times, most authoritative newspaper. Remember, today is February 9, 2024. Disclose funding sources, Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition demands as it pushes political parties to promote campaign finance transparency, protect integrity of electoral process. That story is on page 9. Asante-Hene receives first batch of looted regalia from University of California. And then NRSA begins commercial road transport e-registration next month to improve safety. I will encourage Ghanaians to have mindsets of possibilities. Veep declares as he outlines 15 broad areas to tackle.
I find it interesting how we say looted.
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 They've forgotten that it's a spoil of war.
The New Finder has these headlines here. It says, BOG acted decisively to save economy. All right, Asante-Man gather at Menshia to commemorate Sagrenti War. I wonder why don't we actually use the correct
word for it?
Yeah. It's the Sir Garnet War.
But
we can't pronounce
Sagrenti,
it.
Sagrenti.
Yeah, the
so,
Sagrenti
now, all people know, even from social studies.
Yeah, it's Sagrenti War.
All we know is it is the Sagrenti War. When
it's,
it is a
it's like
Sir.
It's like when we say Premato. Perimartin.
Yeah,
the Perimartin
and then we have
weapons. Yeah, you know Windy Bay.
Yes.
Winneba. Winnie Bay.
Yes.
All right, so Baumia's 70-point story, and it's on page 8 of the New Finder. 70-point agenda to propel Ghana into the 4th Industrial Revolution. That's what we have for the New Finder.
The Daily Guide has Gutta President hails sport taxes reform. Former youth sports minister dies in India. That is the late Mustafa Ahmed. Yeah. Baumia is man of destiny. That is what Kufuor is saying. And then Kaswa murder suspect demands DNA test. Mensha holds 150 Sagrenti War Durbar. On the back page says Kurtz denies interfering in coaches' roles. Ivory Coast, Nigeria clash down in AFCON final. And then DR Congo plays abandon anthem to show solidarity. Messi faces Hong Kong government.
All right. Well, the headlines on the front page of the Chronicle says, I saw leadership in Baumia the first time I met him. And this is coming from Kufuor as well, President. We also say, when John 3:16 takes on BMW, the stakes are high. It's a very interesting headline. When John 3:16, you know John 3:16?
John 3:16.
JDM, John 3:16. Yeah, it takes on BMW. Yeah. All right, my manifesto is coming. This is Baumia speaking, and that's on the front page of the Chronicle. The back page says, Nigeria, Ivory Coast face off in AFCON finals. South Africa faces DR Congo in 3rd place playoff tomorrow.
There's no Bible verse to
There is. I will get to it. The diplomatic row breaks out between Nigeria and South Africa. Hey. Okay. The scripture for today, Proverbs chapter 8, verse 7. For my mouth will utter truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. It says my manifesto is coming.
Okay. It is coming with fire. Republic Press serving the Republic. Ghana is at crossroads. A crossroads. Kufuor admits as he endorses Baumia. Baumia, all public contracts under my government to be published online for scrutiny. NPP Communication Director slams GJA over blacklisting of Hawa Kumsin and Farouk Mahama. 2024 polls, NPP, NDC have nothing better to offer Ghanaians. That is what Alan Cash is saying. And then Akufo-Addo addresses Grenada Parliament as he holds bilateral meetings with Prime Minister Michel. And Jerry Ahmed hosts Diana Asamoah, Philippa Berfi at Weja Bawe.
MPP Communications does what?
MPP Communication Director slams GJA over blacklisting of Hawa Kumsin and Farouk Aliu Mahama.
Okay, well, you can go and read the story there. I don't get it. The Herald. John Mahama promises probe into $300 million US dollar mess at PBC. We have John Kufuor publicly abandons Alan Chiramantin, declares support for Baumia. You know, people always said that Alan was Kufuor's
man,
you know,
but he's shown them otherwise.
As opposed to Nanado.
You
know, anyway. Kaleo chieftaincy dispute lands in Supreme Court. Now, Accra Newtown residents cry over location of fuel station.
Are you done? Sorry.
I find the story, no, not the headline, the story here is curious to me because we've always had this narrative that fuel stations shouldn't be sited in residential areas. However, when you go to, let's pick a place, let's say Europe, right? All over Europe, you even find that in an apartment block,
sometimes
the entire block of maybe 15 floors, right? The basement, the ground floor is a gas station.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, of course.
So how does that work?
It works because they are well protected. People are careful.
People are disciplined.
They are disciplined.
Yes.
The policies over there work. They know that if you are building a fueling station, a gas station, there are protective systems that have to be surrounded before the building itself is put up.
Even apart from that, there are rules.
There are rules, and you will follow them.
When the explosion at Atomic Junction, people had said that for days they were smelling gas.
They were smelling gas.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So,
and there's a kebab seller right there at that junction.
So it's not really, for me, it's not really, we need to understand the narrative, and it's our duty bearers failing us all the time and time again. Our duty bearers just failing us, and then always finding somebody else to blame.
Blame game.
All right, let's go on.
The inform nothing but the truth. MPs now community ATMs, Deputy Speaker reveals. With honesty, integrity, I'll make positive difference, Baumia pledges. TUC stretches government over 15% electricity tax. Kufuor applauds Baumia, urges Ghanaians to give him a chance. Reversing varsity names suicidal. That is Abdul Malik Kweku Baku. He is warning against it. Reversing the university names.
Well, it's political season. It's high political season. So, it's like a free-for-all for everybody. And so, everybody wants to gain political points. Well, that's it for the news review segment. Kindly go over to citinewsroom.com. You get your credible news updates right there.